Really fundamental message that consumers should be taking today is that it's financially insane to buy anything other than a Tesla. It'll be like owning a horse in 3 years. Autonomous cars will definitely be a reality. A Tesla car next year will probably be 90% capable of autopilot. Like, so 90% of your miles could be on auto. You know, for sure, highway travel.
How is that going to happen?
With a combination of various sensors, you combine cameras with image recognition with radar and long-range ultrasonics. That'll do it. We're probably only a month away from having autonomous driving, at least for highways and for relatively simple roads. I mean, my guess for when we'll have full autonomy is about 3 years.
3 years?
Approximately 3 years.
I think probably by end of next year, self-driving will encompass essentially all modes of driving and be at least 100 to 200% safer than a person by the end of next year. We're talking maybe 18 months from now.
All cars being produced have all the hardware necessary, compute and otherwise, for full self-driving. I'll say that again. All Tesla cars being produced right now have everything necessary for full self-driving. All you need to do is improve the software. We expect to be feature complete in self-driving this year, and we expect to be confident enough from our standpoint to say that we think people do not need to touch the wheel, look out of the window, sometime probably around, I don't know, second quarter of next year. Well, I mean, Tesla really faced a severe threat of death due to the Model 3 production ramp. Essentially, the company was bleeding money like crazy, and just if we didn't solve these problems in a very short period of time, we would die. And we expect to have the first operating robotaxis next year, with no one in them, next year.
Just so we understand the definitions, when you refer to feature-complete self-driving, it sounds like you're talking level 5, no geofence. Is that what's expected by the end of the year, just so we're all on the same thing?
You say, what is net present value of a robotaxi? Probably on the order of a couple $100,000. So buying a Model 3 is a good deal. You say, what would be the probable gross profit from a single robotaxi? We think probably something on the order of $30,000 per year. If you buy a car that does not have the hardware necessary for full self-driving, it is like buying a horse. And the only car that has the hardware necessary for full self-driving is a Tesla. Like, people should really think about their purchase. Any other vehicle. It's basically crazy to buy any other car than a Tesla. I remain confident that we will have the functionality the basic functionality for level 5 autonomy complete this year. I am absolutely confident that this can be accomplished with the hardware that is in the Teslas today, and simply by making software improvements, we can achieve level 5 autonomy. I'm I'm extremely confident of achieving full autonomy and releasing it to the Tesla customer base next year.
Alright, and now it has us driving on the wrong side of the road and it disengaged full self-driving. So let's get back on the right side of the road there, shall we? The robo-taxi business, if Tesla solves it, makes Tesla a multi-trillion-dollar company.
It is fascinating. I mean, it's just what next is Elon going to do? What next is he going to challenge? You know,
Saab has uniquely been one of the leaders of the grassroots movements of Tesla does zero marketing, literally zero marketing, but they're one of the best-selling cars in the world. And in the U.S. because of word of mouth and because of people like Saab sort of spreading the gospel.
I don't know, like people been saying about Tesla is like 5 years, 7 years ahead of competitors. I think it's way more than that.
It's about, I think, a 10 square mile area, or maybe 10 mile by 10 mile. I think it's 10 square miles. 10 square mile area of Chandler.
It's not correcting itself, so it was aiming for the opposite lane again. Don't like that, so I disengaged.
Oh, and then you missed that red light, buddy. Not good. I stopped it. I had to hit the brake. Don't go. It's red. Don't go. Told you. See, it does that sometimes. Like it'll stop at a red light and then be like, I think I'll go.
Okay, we shouldn't aim at this car. This person has done something.
Didn't get it. Wow, this is like not good.
Stop. Stop. Sorry, I couldn't let it go any further.
So we need to turn left here, but the van's kind of in our way. So, okay, you're just going to turn into the van or what?
There have been instances where I felt that I was in danger of hitting another vehicle or another vehicle hitting me, and I needed to take over. These are the areas that you need to be vigilant. I cannot stress enough, please, as FSD Beta rolls out to everyone in the larger fleet, please be careful. Please be responsible. Be aware. Don't be looking at your phone. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Watch in all directions. The last thing that we want is something going wrong on FSD Beta.
I cannot say strongly enough that driving the software requires complete attention.
You're having to really pay attention. Like, look, right now my car is kind of weaving around.
Oh God, like, once again.
Squeeze through there.
Once again, it just wanted to go right into that car. Wow, okay. Can you see? Whoa.
It was very close to a curb right there.
Yeah, wow, that was... It nearly just crashed my car into a curb, which once have been very nice, especially to my wallet.
And we expect to be confident enough from our standpoint to say that we think people do not need to touch the wheel, look out of the window. Sometime probably around, I don't know, second quarter of next year.
Alright guys, so I previously reported in one of the prior builds that there was a glitch that allowed you to drive hands-free.
Some disturbing new video was taken on a busy freeway in LA and appears to show, as you can see right here, a driver asleep at the wheel. This is crazy. Asleep at the wheel of his Tesla. It's raising more safety concerns about the vehicle.